What if you stopped pushing yourself? What if you stopped demanding more and more from yourself? And stopped believing that you will never be enough or have done enough? What if being gentle to yourself is actually the thing which is most likely to drive you towards success? And the idea of you continuously pushing yourself over and over again is actually moving you in the other direction. I have been pushing myself for the last couple of weeks harder than I have pushed myself ever. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to have that determination that I have poured into what I've done. But because I haven't received the outcome which I ultimately desired, I've then been frustrated, scared as well. And I suppose there's been an element of me chastising myself for still, in my own eyes, having not done enough, because I am not yet where I wish to be and feel like I should be the one that forces myself to that place. But what if that's not the case? What if you don't have to push? What if by surrendering and taking stock of what's actually alive inside of you helps you to move with nature instead of forcing yourself against it? Somebody that I deeply admire, I had a conversation with him last night, and he asked me if I believed in God. And I don't know what I believe in, but I certainly believe that there is something beyond me. I believe that there is some kind of universal natural laws that are in place in the world. And I made a video a few months ago about trusting the universe. And yet I also feel like I have certain beliefs about myself, that I'm lazy, that I abandon things easily, and yeah, that I'm not enough, that I haven't done enough with my life up until this point, which is crazy because the story of my life is one which I hold tremendous pride around. I think it's an incredible story. And yet, particularly in this realm of career and business and monetary accumulation through the work which I've done, that is certainly one area of my life which is currently lacking. And an area of my life which is hugely important for what I want to do in terms of what my ultimate goal is, or at least one of my ultimate goals, because they really are twofold. One of my goals is to serve people in a tremendous way that transforms their lives so they can transform their world. And another is to provide for my girlfriend, who I hope to be my future wife, and our future children. That is so hugely important to me. Both of these things are hugely important to me. I feel like that is really what creates meaning in my life. These two things, both my work and my contribution of service, and also the desire to provide for my partner. And I suppose that I felt like I've had to be in control in order to dictate how things pan out. Like I'm somehow pulling all of the strings, which makes everything shift into the way I want to shift it into. And also this desire for it to all be on my timescale, for it to come when I want it. And that's just not how nature works. Nature gets everything done, but it's on its own timescale. And I think I need to surrender. Not to stop committing myself to this process, not to stop doing what I can do, but also to find a better balance. To not push myself when I have nothing left in the tank. To not try and pour from an empty cup. And that's what I've really been trying to do these last few days. And I've realized that I need to take stock and to take care of myself and be gentle with myself and allow myself to zone out if that's what I need to do. To find a way to allow my body and my systems to take a moment of respite. And flow with nature and trust it. And re-remember that everything happens in the right time. And that I don't need to try to force everything. I can just commit and trust the process and allow it to unfold when it unfolds. And I really feel like that is the greatest way in which I can be of service to myself, just to stop pushing and to allow. And that's how I can best also serve others and to serve my partner. So I'm curious, which part of your life do you currently feel that you are trying to force, trying to push and squeeze in order to move it to where you want it to be? And what would it feel like if for a moment you stopped? If for a moment you just became truly aware of what was going on and you allowed yourself to take rest for a moment and really see what it is that you need in order to pursue this path on the long term. Because success happens after you have committed continuously over a long period of time. Whereas if we push ourselves so much that we hit a brick wall and then we just choose to abandon it, then that isn't going to allow us to progress to the stage of which we're ultimately trying to reach. If this resonates with you, please leave a comment below. Reach out to me by email. Yeah, I'd be intrigued to see how this lands for you. But for now, I'm sending loads of love. I'm hoping you're well. Take care.